As part of its busy summer schedule, Braemar Castle has organised Drystane Dyking courses for anyone interested in learning the traditional skill. The first of these took place on the last weekend in June, as 12 participants helped repair a wall damaged by a vehicle at the castle. Experienced Drystone Diker, James Watt, is running the courses, and he described the art of Drystane Dyking to me.
Well, it's an old craft, and originally people were using it to build either their own dwellings, because there was a material readily to hand, and also as a method of enclosing some agricultural land for keeping livestock in. And it really took off after the Enclosure Acts, back whenever they were, 1700s or something like that. People were clearing ground, and often enough an agricultural tenancy required somebody to clear ground and enclose it. So a tenancy might have been for 4 or 5 years. They had to clear an acre a year. Last year they were as busy as anything, clearing that ground and enclose it so they could use it. So the ground was littered with stones that needed to be removed. To remove the stones, you put them in a wall around the enclosure. This weekend they've been learning basically, well, the basics, the rules that they need to remember when building themselves, and they get the rules and the practical application of those rules as the days progress, and that way it's much easier for them to remember if they're putting something into practice rather than just being told. And what they end up with at the end of the couple of days is an appreciation of what's required and how to apply what they've learned to carry out their own projects or repair things for other people or even build anew. It helps to spread awareness of what actually goes into the building of a wall, because no doubt they will speak to friends, acquaintances and relatives as to what they were doing this weekend, and possibly appreciate more when they're driving around the countryside the amount of work and effort that has gone into producing the landscape that they see.
James has his own Drystone Dyking company and has worked across the North East, diking with organisations including the Benihee Centre and the National Trust. He will be running 2 further courses at the castle later this month and in late September. If you want to find out more, you can contact the Braemar Castle Trust. But for now, the Drystane Dykers are taking a well-deserved rest. Finn Nixon, Braemar TV.